Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to share something really quickly based off of some conversations that I've had, both with clients and with people in the group, and just people interested in AI and SEO. One of the big hurdles is even just starting a site off properly and correctly and sort of streamlining that whole process. Not to mention things like content production and ranking that content and, getting ranked in Google and all that good stuff. So, speaking of AI, especially in the realm of SEO, you're always going to be talking about website setup. I can't tell you how many clients, their website, their site health score is just either off the charts bad, or their initial site setup was terrible, or they've been focusing on paid ads for 10 years, so they never really knew what to do from an organic standpoint. The site isn't set up properly. There's no index tags and there's no follow tags, and there's no H1 header, scripts that are bloating the pages and making them super slow. So there's all these problems, right? And I think it's starting to affect everyone across the board, not just clients, but even just people who have sites. They often don't see the results from their AI content production for a variety of reasons, but one of the reasons that I'm starting to see is their site isn't set up correctly to begin with. And then you have to go back and fix all of that. And that can be a tough thing to untangle. And in some cases, some rare cases, it can be almost impossible. It's like unraveling a bunch of Christmas lights, with the wires all bundled up in a big ball, and you're trying to untangle the wires. It can be a little bit difficult. So I saw this recently. It's called 10web. So if you go to 10web.io, this is literally an AI website builder. They host it on superfast web hosting. They optimize it with something they call Page Speed Booster, but it's also integrates with WordPress. So they have automated WordPress hosting. I thought I'd just kind of quickly walk through this. I'm going to be doing a test pretty soon on a just a sample domain just to see what it's like. But I'm hearing good things, and I think this could be a great solution to anyone who wants to quickly get a site up and running in literally just a few minutes using AI. And then you've got great tools like Zimmwriter for the content production. You don't even have to use, they've got some AI tools here as well. They've got an AI SEO tool, and you can see here website builder, something for e-commerce, AI assistant. I think that's for their content. It doesn't look that great, to be honest, in terms of the content. But what I'm saying is, use 10web to get your site up and running quickly, get everything in place, the pages that you need, the foundational structure, get that speed up, make sure the core web vitals are all covered. And then you can focus on, churning out that content with a great SEO AI tool like Zimmwriter. So just quickly walking through this here, you can see it's an AI website builder, has all the tools that you need. They've got automated hosting, fast, fully automated hosting for WordPress, powered by Google Cloud. So if you look into the course where we use Cloud Stacks as backlinks, we actually use Google Cloud as one of the cloud hosting subdomains that we hijack. Very fast, very powerful. They've also got something Page Speed Booster, so you can optimize your website to have 90 plus page speed score through improved core web vitals. All this stuff is important in terms of how Google treats your site. Less important than it was, I say, a few years ago, but still important. You still need a fast website. And it helps with other things too, like people staying on the page, on page time, conversion, that kind of thing. And you can literally get, you can have the AI literally build your website, or in a sense recreate a website. And there's a caveat to this. I'll quickly go through this. But you can literally have it up and running with content and images in minutes. So you have your basic foundational structure, everything that you need for your site to start off with, you can have in a few minutes, and you can build that professional website. You can see here, just answer a few simple questions. AI will generate tailored content. You can even edit this, right? You can add in your Zim content or whatever you want, images based off of your answers, add more pages and complete your website. Then you can fully edit it. That's up to you if you want to change it around. You can add pages with AI. This is where you can actually recreate the layout of any website. So if you see a website and you like the way they've laid out their page, you simply insert the URL of any page and you can recreate the layout, which is really, really cool. And they've also got a library of ready-made layouts as well. And then that recreate any website. So you could just insert the homepage URL. AI will literally copy the layout, design elements, and content. So you don't have to muddle around with these, expensive, complicated WordPress themes. You're trying to figure out, how does this work, and how do I get this section over here? How do I, you can skip all of that and you can recreate it. Now, the caveat here is you can only recreate one page at a time. So you can't recreate an entire website. You take a page that you like from a website, insert that URL, and it will recreate that specific page. So moving on here, you can see it's a Google Cloud partner. You get reliable website performance, real-time backups, one-click migration. You get the security as well. They update your WordPress themes and plugins, from what I read, automatically for you. If you've got an e-commerce business, you can also scale that with product page customization, product description generation with the AI, WooCommerce, Powered Backend. All of this stuff is extremely helpful for anybody that wants an alternative to something like Shopify. And they've got some additional tools as well. I'll let you take a look at that. But this is very cool too. Website optimization on automatically. So instead of, again, messing around with WordPress plugins, and some of them there's a cost, some of them not so much, but it can get a little bit complicated. All this stuff can be handled for you on the back end in terms of the speed, the core web vitals, the UX and website performance, image optimization. So this is actually a big one I see with clients. They have these huge images that take up a lot of space and really slow the site down. That can affect rankings for sure, because Google doesn't want to spend the resources, that it has to crawl all of that. They want your website fast, quick, and ready to go. And just the fact that it's hosted on Cloudflare CDN as well is incredibly powerful for the load times and different features of your website performance. So all of that is handled on the back end as well. Don't have to worry about that. They got 24/7 live support. And then you can see a lot of people are using it. They're creating their websites in minutes. They've got an FAQ here as well in case you're interested in learning about more. But what I'll do is I'll drop a link in the description and you can check these guys out. I would highly recommend taking a look. And even if you're just starting out in SEO, let's say you're just starting out in SEO and you've heard about this AI craze, I would launch a website like the 1 through 10 web in about a couple of minutes. Get your foundational structure up and running so you don't have to worry about all the technical pieces, because it can get quite technical. Get all that stuff out of the way. Let the AI handle that for you, and they're pretty reasonable in terms of the pricing. But what I would do is I would recommend, if you're just starting out, maybe try something like 10 Web Out. It's $10 a month for a simple website, $15 a month for their premium package. And if you're expecting really high traffic, it's $23. Very, very affordable, right? And you can cancel at any time. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. What I would do is, get started with this, get all of this back-end technical pieces handled for you. Let the AI do that. Let the AI build your website, and then use Zimmwriter for that very powerful SEO content. Use the tools and the methods and the techniques that I teach in the Skool course to get your site, in terms of the backlinks and the foundational trust signals and your social citations and your business directory listings and everything else that your site needs, because it's within that ecosystem that I teach, that I talk about. Get all that set up so that you can focus on the work of actually growing your site, growing your rankings, getting it indexed, and pushing all this technical stuff out of the way so that you don't have to worry about it. So we don't just have AI helping with content, streamlining that. We also help it with the actual process of building a website, which is a whole task in and of itself. You get all that taken care of for you with the AI. So again, I'll drop a link to this in the description. Just wanted to share that, and I'll probably be testing this out for the next couple of months just to see where it's at and what it's like, and I'll share the results of that as well. But it's definitely looking good. I'm hearing good things, and I think this is a great alternative for anyone who's looking to get their site up and running in a few minutes, off the ground, and have a solid technical foundation that they don't have to worry about, all automated in the background through AI. And then you can just start focusing on that content production with something like Zimmwriter, and getting those rankings in Google as quickly as possible, because success loves speed. So hope that helps, guys. Again, link is in the description. Check it out, and I hope this helps. And if it does, let me know in the comments. And of course, as always, like, subscribe, share, and I'll be sharing a lot more content in the coming weeks in terms of how to supercharge your SEO using the power of AI. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.